Hi, hello guys, this is Vijay, chemistry lecturer from Aileba Junior College. As you know that we have started our NEET series. Based on that, we are discussing about NEET chemistry and NEET biology, each and every chapter in detail, and also we are discussing the few numericals based on the practice session. Okay, in that category today we are going to discuss about unit 3, classification of elements. In this particular unit we are going to discuss about the periodic classification, and in this category today, the earlier video we have discussed about the how far the periods are being placed, the elements are placed in periods based on the characteristic feature in periodic table, and today we are going to discuss about the elements which are arranged in a systematic groups. So today let us talk about groups and elements placed in the groups in the periodic table in detail. Let's start. So in the long form periodic table, earlier we have discussed about what is the meaning of period and what is the meaning of groups. So in that category today let us talk about groups, and based on that the elements are being placed in the periodic table. Okay, so group, it is nothing but a vertical column which is present in the periodic table. So earlier we discussed about period which are arranged in horizontal rows, but whereas we are talking about the groups, these are considered to be the vertical column. Okay, now let us talk about these groups in detail. So in the terms of electronic structure of the atom, a group that could constitute a series of elements whose atoms have the same outermost electronic configuration. For example, in the long form periodic table there are 18 groups are there, 18 groups, and these 18 groups are being named earlier as 1 to 8, with including the subdivisions of 1A, 1B and 2A, 2B, respectively 8A and 8B. So this is what the arrangement of elements based on the groups in the earlier. But according to IUPAC, which is also called as the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, so according to their recommendation, the groups are being numbered from group 1 to group 18. So there are 18 groups are placed in the vertical column in the long form periodic table. Okay, let us talk about a few more characteristic features of these groups. See, the first two groups which are present in the long form periodic table are extreme left, and the last 6 groups which are present in extreme right. Okay, so first 2 groups present in the extreme left, and last 6 groups are being placed in the extreme right side of the long form periodic table. Okay, these groups are represented the main groups of the periodic table, and which are numbered as 1 to 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17 and 18. So here first 2 groups which are present extreme left are 1, 2, and last 6 groups which starts from 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. So total 6 plus 2, 8 groups. So these 8 groups are called as the most important groups are the predominant groups in the long form periodic table. The corresponding to the general electronic configuration of these particular groups are to be named as NS1, NS2 and NS2, NP1 and NS2, NP2 and NS2 NP3, then NS2 NP4 and NS2 NP5, then NS2 NP6. So these are the electronic configuration which are given for the predominant groups, like the extreme left and extreme right, 1, 2, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18 groups respectively. Okay, earlier these were denoted as 1A group, 2A group, 3rd A group, 4th A group. So these all considered to be the A groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 respectively. Okay, the elements present in these particular groups, which are called as the representative elements, are also called as normal elements. Okay, so these are the elements present in this particular extreme left and extreme right groups. The first 3 periods which contain 2, 8 and 8 electrons, which involve the filling of only S and P subshells, but the 4th period that involves with the filling of 3D subshells, and also these could result into 10 more groups. See, earlier we discussed, now there are 8 groups which are placed in the extreme left and extreme right, and other than that we are going to discuss about 10 more groups, and these 10 more groups are formed for the 4th period, which is involving for filling up of the 3D subshells. And these 10 groups which is lying between the first 2 and the last 6 groups in the periodic table. That means in between these first 2 group and the last 6 group, there are 10 more groups are being placed. Understand? Yes. So total there are 2 plus 10, 12, 12 plus 6 is 18 groups are present in the long form periodic table. These particular groups that could start from group number 3 to group number 12. See here, first 2 groups are there, 1 and 2, extreme left, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. In between there are 10 groups are there, in between there are 10 groups, and these 10 groups are to be named as 1, 2 over, then followed by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so these are the groups are being numbered as 3 to 12. So 3 to 12 groups, and these groups are placed in between the first 2 extreme left and the last 6 extreme right in between. Previously in the old system, these groups were labeled as B groups. As we discussed, the beginning groups 1, 2 and 13 to 18, they are labeled as A group, like group 1A group, 2A group, 3A group respectively. These particular 3 to 12 groups are being labeled as B groups, and these B groups are numbered from 1B group, 2B group, 3B group, like that it goes on. Okay, and earlier we discussed about the normal elements or the representative elements are the elements present in extreme left 2 groups and extreme right 6 groups, but now we are going to discuss about the group between this extreme left and right. There are 3 to 12 groups are being called as the transition elements. So these are the elements present or occupying in these particular groups. So these elements are called as transition elements. Okay, so the name transition is a character from the reactive metal, like the elements present in the group 1 and 2 on one side to the non-metals, that elements group which starts from 13 to 18 on the other side. So these are called as the transition elements. So these are the different types of groups present in the periodic table as in the form of the vertical column. Okay, so now let us talk about the atomic number more than 100 how good the elements been named. So nomenclature of atomic number more than 100 elements, how good be it is named. Let us discuss in detail. Today, we have the elements which are being placed in the long form periodic table as 118 elements. These elements were earlier named as the traditionally by its discoverer or the discoverers. See, those who are discovering and those who are involving for the discovery of the new element and their name being attached along with the elements. However, in the recent year, disputes regarding the original discoveries of some elements of the atomic number 104 and above have arisen this kind of issues. So this is because of the new elements with very high atomic numbers which are having very unstable and only minute quantities of the elements are being obtained. See, this particular issue leads to what? The controversy in the deciding of claiming of more than one scientist for the discovery. There are many people who are involving for the discovery of such elements. That is the reason these particular elements are being named with a different method. So for example, let us talk about with the example. Both American and Soviet scientists claimed credit for the discovery of the element 104. For example, the Americans, they could named it for Rutherfordium, the element name for Rutherfordium for 104 element number. The Americans, they could claimed for the Rutherfordium name. Soviet Russians, they could claimed for Kurchatovium. Kurchatovium is a name they been claimed for the same 104 element number 104. To overcome such a problem, IUPAC, they gave a suggestion in the year 1997. They approved officially names for the elements with atomic number that starts from 104 to 109. Say for example, the IUPAC has also recommended, they could also recommended a systematic nomenclature for naming of new elements until their names are officially recognized. This particular nomenclature is based on the Latin words for their numbers. Say for example, IUPAC rules for the nomenclature that based on the elements with the particular number, the name of the element that should be derived directly from the atomic number which is using in the numerical roots for their numbers. Say for example, nil for 0, that could be prescribed as nil for 0, and un for un for 1, and bi for 2, and tri for 3, and similarly quad for 4, and pent for 5, penta that stands for, and hex for 6, and sept for 7, sept or hept for 7, and oct for 8, and n for 9. Okay, so elements present more than 100, their names should be derived from the numerical roots of their number. So numerical roots, if it is giving 0, then it could be start with nil. Similarly, it goes on respectively until this n for 9. So the names which are derived by combining together the roots in the order of digits which make up the atomic number, and em is added at the end. There em to be a suffix that could be added at the end. In certain cases, the names are too shortened. For example, if n occurs before nil, the second n should be dropped and written as nil. So, in this particular example, the final I of bi and tri should be dropped when these could be occur before em. Like, for example, like bi em, tri em, to be considered as biome and triome. Let us start with one example for atomic number 104. So in this 104, 1 stands for, un. So un, that is nothing but 1. And 0, that is stands for, nil. Yes, un, nil. So un plus nil plus 4 stands for quad. Yes, so 4, that stands for quad. And plus quad plus it should be ending with em. So em, that should be ended with the entire word. So finally the name for 104 element to be called as anilquadium. Anilquadium. So anil is there, so to be considered as anil. So anilquadium, and its symbol to be written as unq, anilquadium. So similarly it could be written each and every elements present more than 100 as given in this particular table. Look at this table, you can able to understand how far the official name and the symbols are given for 100 plus elements in the periodic table. So far guys, and this particular unit we will continue with one more video with a different subtopic. Until then, thank you guys.